Hello, good morning. Nice to see you all again. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. It's only been 2 weeks. Just make sure I got everything I need. Okay. All right. Let us begin with skinny bands. We're cranking out a whole bunch of band pull aparts, making them easy, just pumping up the shoulders a little bit. We got a long one today. I'm getting to about 25 or 30. I'm not even really counting, just kind of going until I feel some good burn. Get that blood flow started. And from there, let's transition to dislocates. And we'll get 10. And once you've got 10, we'll flip the grip, palms facing out, probably choking up on the band just a little bit. When we've got star pulls, we're going to reset each time. We got 15 each way. Reach a hand high, reach a hand low. Okay. And from there, we can go ahead and set the band off to the side. And we got 20 jumping jacks. Once you got 20 or thereabouts, we'll go straight leg march. Five each side. And once you got 5 each side, let's get 5 squats. Just settling in a little bit. Follow up your 5 squats with arm series. Standard 10 apiece, nice and loose. And from there, we got Jefferson curls. Roll down nice and slow. We'll get 3 passes. Take your time. Once you got those Jefferson curls, building back in a bit of tension with some toe touchers, trying to push those hips back, keep my back nice and flat. We'll get 5 each side. Loading up that hammy. And once you get your 5 each side, we're going nice and wide, sunrise good mornings. Big, slow circles. 3 each way. And from there, back to neutral. We got 5 squats. Hopefully able to settle in just a little bit deeper. Find your good depth. Once you got 5, let's go knee hug quad stretch. Just 2 passes. Give it a couple seconds. Good squeeze each way. From there, let's go slightly wide. Down for baby makers. Then hips are low, chest and shoulders are up. Prayer squat. And squat out of it. From there, we're going to go hand walks. 2 passes forward and backwards. Getting out there nice and long. Walk those feet all the way up to the hands. And then hands back to the feet. Just 2 passes total. From there, I'm going to hang out on hands and knees. Let's get wrist stretch. Point those fingertips back. Hands are flat. Settling back into it. And then flip it over. Hit the backs of the hands. There, we got 2 bird dogs each side, each one with a 5-second hold. I'm trying to get out there nice and long. Squeeze, length. 5-second hold. 2 each side. Should introduce a fair amount of stress because of how hard you're squeezing at that end range. And then from there, puppy dog. Walk out the hands, leave the hips high. Try and breathe the chest down on the ground. And walk it back up, thoracic rotation. Reach through nice and deep. Reach with the fingertips. Open up to the ceiling. Reach and repeat. We got 5 each side, trying to turn your chest and shoulders. Be very active at either end range. And let's go back to standing. Let's grab, you could still use a light band, that'd be totally fine. I'm gonna grab my medium bands. and step inside, and let's get some curls. Depending on what band you pick, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 20, just cranking them out, getting a little blood flow. And then from there, I'm going to curl myself all the way up and over and get extensions. Again, somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 20. And then from there, I'm going to find my front rack. So I'm still standing in my band, same as I was. I tuck my hands up and underneath, palms are facing the ceiling, elbows are down, and let's get 20 band presses. Trying to get lockout upstairs, keep the abs as tight as you can to make that one straight line all the way up and down. We got 20 reps. And once you got your 20, you can go ahead and hang that band back up. Let's get some equipment together. And first things first, we're going to get some bands up into our top anchor because we're going band assisted handstand push-ups. Oops, I need the anchor. So I'm hopping in, getting this around the waist, hips are high, and let's just go for 5. Just feeling out the movement a little bit. Make sure you got a good resistance option for yourself. And in general, you're going to want this to be on the more higher side of resistance because it's going to end up being quite a bit of volume. So pike assisted band handstand push-ups. That's one movement, but we're going to pair that with regular old push-ups. So you got a couple options. You could, from there, let's say I get my reps, boom, I finish my last one. I could throw this into the armpits and now go down for a traditional push-up. Okay, I could do my handstand push-ups, jump out and do regular push-ups. I could do handstand push-ups, jump out and go for trainer. Okay. Let's get 5 of whatever your plan is going to be. I think for this rep count, I'm probably going to end up doing band handstand push-ups to banded push-ups. So if that's the case for you as well, go ahead and knock out 5 banded push-ups. And in general, that's probably the most straightforward combo, just because the band will just basically go from armpits to waist, armpits to waist. Next, grabbing a bag. And let's get 5 strict presses. Straight up in the air, no legs, just 5. Once you get 5, let's add the legs in. Let's get 10 bag push presses with the legs. So that is our precise rep combo, 5 strict, 10 push press. At some point, your arms may be like, I don't have any more strict presses. That's totally fine. You can turn them into all push presses, okay? Once you've got those, you can go ahead and dump your bag. Let's grab the jump ropes. Jump rope, jumping jacks, all good. Let's get 30 jump rope or 20 jumping jacks, just kind of getting the feet moving, getting that rebound going. Fancy for the jump rope. You can just set that off to the side, have it handy. What's going on? There we go. Okay, next movement is grabbing the bag one more time. Let's get 5 bag front squats. I'm hanging out my front rack. I'm just getting my regular old squat. We got 5. Now, ideally, you have it in some sort of front rack type position because we're going to transition to back thrusters. All the way down, all the way up. Let's get 3 of those. Then you can drop the bag. So if you can maintain that front rack the whole time, that's ideal from a transition perspective. But whatever you need to do to make it work. And then from there, we'd be jump roping again. We've got rest and then some more steps. So those are all of our movements. So let's talk about how we're going to put this together. We've got a minute. Everyone's on the same minute. Your first minute is that push-up complex. 10 handstand push-ups, 10 regular push-ups, 10 and 10. Next complex, 5 bag push press or 5 bag strict press. I've got 5 of these and then 10 bag push press adding in the legs. 1 minute. Got a minute of jump rope. 10 bag front squat all the way down in the front rack position, and then 5 bag thrusters all the way down, all the way up. We got air squat jump. Oh, I missed one, but yes, we do plenty of these. Air squat jump. And then a minute of jump rope. Okay, once we get through that whole sequence, and again, you don't have to memorize where you're at. We'll be in the same space in lockstep. We're going to do a minute of rest. Once we get that minute of rest, we're doing the exact same sequence again, but it's going to be 2 minutes. 2 minutes of your pushing complex, your bag, jump rope, etc. One small wrinkle is that air squat is going to turn into air squat jump plus just regular old bodyweight squat. Okay, that would be if you still happen to have your trainer set up. Well, you could technically use a band, I guess. You could use this for assistance to basically keep the legs moving if you wanted to for that air squat jump. Just throwing it out there. 2 minutes of all that stuff, a minute rest, and then we're back to the beginning. A minute of all the things, and then we're done. So all in all, something like 24 minutes. It's a long one. We'll have plenty of time to do some stretching at the end. Okay. Let's go in 1 minute, because I feel like I'm a little out of sorts, a little disorganized. I'll just make sure I got everything I got. Kicking all this extra stuff out of the way. So we'll go soon. As soon as I get my act together, we're going. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go here in about 15 seconds. Finishing touches. Starting with your band-assisted pike push-ups plus push-ups, 10 of each, cycling for 1 minute. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Hop on in. We got a minute, 10 and 10. Starting with that band across the hips. Hips are high. As soon as you get your 10, switching that band to underneath the armpits or whatever your push-up preference ended up being. So I'm just going to slide my band up to my armpits, settle down. Now I've got 10 regular push-ups. And we got about 20 seconds left. These first intervals go by pretty quick. Yeah. And 3, 2, 1. We're now heading into our bag press plus push press combo. I'm going straight up in the air for 5. Once I got my 5, I'm adding in the legs. Take a little load off the shoulders. Launch it up there. And you might find that at some point your shoulders are just, they don't have any push left. That's fine. You can just add the legs in for the whole time or just slow it down. I'm electing to slow down a little bit. Just trying to keep this bag under a little tension. 10 seconds. And 2, 1. Right into your bag front squats. My shoulders need a very quick break. As soon as you are able, we've got 10 bag front squats plus 10 bag thrusters.
So they expand online for his class. Get it.
5 bag thrusters all the way up overhead. And then back to your, oh no, 2, 1, relax. That one lasted longer than I thought. Jump rope or jumping jacks. We got a minute, no matter what you do. You're moving, you're hopping. $15 seconds. Keep hopping, keep jumping. Two, 1, and relax. We got air squat jumps, nice deep squat, and a jump. I'm gonna try and do mine 10 at a time. Quick shakeout. It's hard to last for a whole minute. Woo. A little quick walk. And continue. If you want to hop into the trainer or the band, I encourage you to do so to keep it moving. About 10 seconds. See if you can finish up whatever set you're on. And 2, 1, back to jump rope. I may have done those in the wrong order, but we did them all. Yep, I think I did. That's okay. We'll get it next time. We got them all in any event. "30 seconds more on the jump rope. We got a minute rest coming up. If you want to front load your recovery a little bit, now's a pretty good time to start nasal breathing. "10 seconds. Two, 1, relax. All right. Sequence 1 done. We've got 2-minute sections of this coming up. Nothing changes except that one little wrinkle with the air squat jumps. But for now, trying to breathe, recover. About 30 seconds. We'll be starting at the top with our handstand push-ups. Alrighty. Getting lassoed into your bands. And in 2, 1, here we go. We got 2 minutes of that complex. 10 handstand push-ups, 10 push-ups. I'm going to be slowing mine down just a little bit to try and survive that whole 2 minutes. But you do you. Whatever keeps you moving. Ten plank handstand push-ups, 10 push-ups. Closing in on 1 minute. Ah. 30 seconds to go. Find a way to keep it moving. If you want to sneak an extra band in there, that works. Woo! Shoulders get a little bit toasted. About 15 seconds. And 2, 1, yowza. All right. We are now in bag press plus push press. Shoulders on shoulders on shoulders. Hang in there for another 2 minutes. And we got that jump rope coming up. Oh man, that is spicy. We're getting 5. And then 10 on that push press. Oh man, one way or another, trying to keep it moving, even if it slows down. Oh man. All right, I give. Okay, we got another minute. Shoulders couldn't hang on. Quick rest. Back to it. All right. Home stretch. 40 seconds. Almost there. Man, I'm freaking cooked. All right, 30 seconds. Hang in there. Uh, 10 seconds. Oh, yeah. And 3, 2, 1, and jump rope. All right. A little bit of relief. Just trying to get those hops going. If your shoulders burn out a little bit, and jump rope, try and think about the wrists, think about the elbows, think about keeping your shoulders relaxed. And that can help that recovery and sink in a little bit. We got 90 seconds to go of our 2 minutes. If you can, nasal breathing, sneaking it in whenever you can. 45 seconds. Two, one. Oh, not relax. I said relax. Bag front squat plus bag thruster. 10 squats, 5 thrusters. Two minutes. My goal is to not drop the bag and keep it moving. One minute to go. Forgot about my thrusters. I've just been doing squats. Oh. "30 seconds. We got our air squat plus squat jump complex coming up in 20. And 3, 2, 1. 5 air squats, 5 squat jumps. Again, using the trainer or using your band setup, totally okay thing to do. Oh man, that is spicy. All right. Ah. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Keep squatting, guys. Once we're done with this, the worst is behind us. We got little short sections to attend to. And 5 seconds. 2, 1, and jump rope. 2 minutes to jump rope or jumping jacks. All right, the worst is behind us. Now it's all about this finisher. We got a minute rest coming up after this. Just hang it in there for 2 minutes on the jump rope. Thirty seconds. Uh, 15. We got rest coming up. 2, 1. All right. Minute rest. All right. For our final sequence, no complexes. Handstand push-ups only, bag push press only, air squat jumps only, bag front squats only, and so on. I'll keep you posted, which is one movement per sequence. We're going in 10. Final minute sequences coming up, starting with handstand push-ups in 2, 1. And here we go, handstand push-ups only. Trying to just survive for 1 minute. Uh, 30 seconds. Uh, 2, 1, and hopping on out. All right, we got bag push press. Adding those legs in right off the get. Trying to keep it moving. Whew. 30 seconds. They're short, they're quick. We're just trying to survive the last couple minutes. Whew. Okay, 5 seconds. Sneak in a couple more. And 2, 1. Jump rope, 1 minute. seconds. And 2, 1. We got back front squats. Just a squat, no thruster. You can hold the bag however you want. You can turn these into body weight squats. Whatever keeps you moving through this final minute. "30 seconds. And 2, 1, dish the bag. We got air squat jumps. Use the trainer. Do what you gotta to keep it moving. Oh man. See if you can commit to sets of 5, 8, 10, whatever. Hey. 10 seconds. Get in a couple more. Two, 1, and jump rope. Final minute, and we're done. Well done, everybody. Preemptively, this is part of your cool down. Start nasal breathing. Start controlling that heart rate. Seconds. Two, 1, and time. All right, time pigeon pose. As soon as you can, settle into it. You can recover while you're down here. Nasal breathing as soon as you can. And switch to the other side. Oh, yeah. Oh. And take a seat. Oh, let's go wide with the feet. And just trying to let the hands dangle out in front of you. Let's pick a side. Grab your foot, grab your socks, grab your shoelaces, whatever you can. Other arm up and over. And let's go to the other side. And relax. Let's stand up. Let's get those shoulders a little bit. I don't mean to make this too confusing, but watch me first, and I'll take you through it. I'm going to grab behind, like so. I'm going to be facing the wall. From there, I'm going to walk myself back, walk myself back, walk myself back to open up the shoulders, okay? So to get into there, I'm facing the wall. My apparatus is behind me. This could be band or trainer. Once you are there, you walk yourself back, walk yourself back, walk yourself back. Think J curl. Think look behind you, tuck the chin, walk it back, open up those shoulders. Disengage, relax. Woo. Oh man, a little bit of head rush. Let that settle. From there, I'm going to loop my hands in like so. And from there, I'm going to pull myself back, chest goes to the ground, butt goes back. And once I'm here, I can do all sorts of things. I could drive a knee back and bias one side. I could turn out and up. I could dip my face and my chest down. So tinker around with it a little bit and just make sure everyone's got the general consensus going. Cool. And we'll hang out here for a minute. You do you. You're playing around with whatever works. Trying to get lat, trying to get those muscles that run down the side of your back, trying to get maybe even up into your upper back a little bit. It just kind of depends on where you're tight, what you need. With about 30 more seconds, try a different position. Basically imagine there's a line that runs from your armpit to your hip, and everything in there is fair game. So try and lengthen and unwind. And from there, we'll relax. Let's do one last thing. And it's 2 J curls, super slow as you can. 10 seconds down, 10-second hold, 10-second back up. 2 J curls should take a whole minute to get through. Slower than you think you have to. There's a tendency for these to go faster than they ought to, but really this is a movement where you should really marinate, hang out, let things breathe. And I just finished my first one. Second one, here we go, nice and slow. If you already did 2, by all means do another. No downside there. Oh. And well done. All right, guys. Whew. I am a little bit lit up and fried from that one. Well done, everybody. Take a couple weeks off and all disappears.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
See you guys. Have a nice weekend, Val. See you,
Have a good
Ed.
weekend. Bye.
See you guys.